Today, I'm going to cover for you one of the essentials for recruitment business success, and success in every single area of your life. That essential is goal setting. Despite all the information available about the fact that it's imperative that you have a well-defined goal for your business, what we discovered that most recruitment business owners do not have a well-defined, compelling goal. Often when we meet recruitment business owners, we say, "What's your goal?" And they say things like, "Well, we just want to survive." And guess what? They just survive. For the more successful recruitment business owners, they have goals that are inspiration and compelling, such as, we will increase our sales by 48% over the next 12 months, and we're going to recruit 4 additional consultants over the next 2 quarters. And our ultimate goal is to get this business to an XYZ turnover and then sell it for millions of pounds. Over the years, Drew Coaching have worked with many recruitment businesses, and the one thing that seems to be a common theme amongst the most successful recruitment business owners is that they all admit to having a well-defined goal for the business. There was a study done at Yale University in 1954, and the leaving students, graduating students, were asked a whole series of questions. One of the questions they were asked was, do you have a well-defined written goal? What they discovered was that 80% said they did not have a goal. 10% they had a goal, but these goals weren't written down, and only 3% had goals that were written down. Some 20 years later, in 1974, the surviving members were asked a whole series of questions. But here's the interesting part. The 3% of students who had a well-defined written goal some 20 years later were now worth more than the entire 97% of other students put together. Now, you and I know that money is only one measure of success, and that every single person can have his or his own definition of success. But in this study, the 3% of students who had well-defined goals were happier and more content. Our experience has shown that recruitment business owners with goals also tend to communicate with greater clarity and certainty to their team, clients and candidates. So with this overwhelming evidence, why is it that most recruitment business owners don't set goals? Perhaps if you've yet to set a goal, or if you have and you've struggled to keep up to date with them, then this might help you identify some of the reasons why you don't set goals. Now, that reason might be you don't know how to. Look, it's not your fault. You've never been shown the importance of setting the goal. Maybe it's a fear of failure. For some recruitment business owners, it's the fear of success. They believe that being too successful brings more problems, more tax bills, perhaps their friends become jealous of them. For others, they're just too impatient. But as you and I know, success comes one step at a time. Some people think that their goals were just unattainable. For others, it's that fear of rejection, or they don't make time, or they have self-limiting beliefs. Whatever you believe is true. They think that goal setting isn't important, or pure and simply, they have no ambition. So knowing that goal setting is important for your recruitment business success, here are 6 questions that you must ask and answer with absolute honesty. And question number 1 is this: what would your business look like if you knew you could not fail? Now that question helps you define what it is you really want without the fear of failure, which is one of the reasons some recruitment businesses don't take action. Question number 2, when would that be? See, a goal without a deadline is a wish, and I'm sure you've heard it all before. Things like, someday I'm going to. Question number 3, what would achieving your goal give you that you don't believe you have now? Now this question is absolutely critical to your success. See, this question will tell you the why, what really drives you. Initially you're going to say, well, I want to have a nice house, a nice car, or whatever. But the true motivation is a lot deeper than that. Often it's going to be around security or status, recognition from your family or your friends. Question number 4, are you 100% committed to achieving your goal? See, without the commitment, it's just not going to happen. If there's any doubt about your commitment, it will not work. Question number 5, what would you do now that you're not doing, but if you were to do it, you would achieve your goal? Now I get that question's a little bit confusing and it's worded in a peculiar way, but it's done in that way to bypass your conscious mind and get to your unconscious mind. See, once you answer this question, you're finally admitting that there's more that you could do. Question number 6, what actions do you need to take? Now you've heard this many times, that action's the key. And of course with goal setting, that's absolutely true. You know what you want. So now is the time to decide on the actions you need to take to achieve it. So let's say your goal is, you want more placements. How many more placements will you need to make in the next 12 months to achieve your goal? let's say for every 50 leads that you generate, 10% of those become clients. Then the question is, how many leads we need to generate each month to achieve your monthly and annual target? Go on and create the future you truly desire.